Hi, this is Scott Schubert. Welcome to this free video series in which one of the things that we're going to cover is how to use some of the most popular Forex trading charting programs. We're going to talk about some of the tricks and details of how to set up indicators, where to get third-party indicator plugins, and how the features and benefits of some of the most popular Forex trading charting programs compare with each other. One of the things we'll cover is MetaTrader 4, some of the best brokers to use if you're interested in using MetaTrader, eSignal, as well as the mobile version Quotrek, IntelliCharts from FXTrek, TradeStation, DealBook, which is a proprietary platform from GFT, and Metastock, as well as any others that you're interested in. If you have any charting programs that are your favorites, send me an email and I'll look into it and gather information on those as well. One of the first things that I would like to share is that it's not that important which of these charting programs you use, and I'm not promoting any of these charts. Any of these charting programs will accomplish everything that you need to do in order to successfully trade the Forex market, and that's the first thing I want to get absolutely clear. So for today, let's take a look at how to set up two indicators in one channel using three of the most popular charting programs: eSignal, MetaTrader, and IntelliCharts. Okay, up until recently, I thought that this was a feature that was only available in FXTrek IntelliCharts, and I've been using this technique in FXTrek IntelliCharts for several years now, but I've never seen it done in the other charting programs. But in just a moment, I'm going to show you that this is totally possible to do in MetaTrader and eSignal. What we're going to do is add two indicators into one indicator channel, and the reason that we're doing this is because some of the more advanced trading methods now require that you have two different indicators in one indicator channel. For instance, there are dual stochastics trading methods, and we have a dual CCI trading method that has been extremely interesting in our trading community recently. Let's take a look at adding two indicators. First thing you do in FXTrek IntelliCharts is just add the first indicator, and we'll start with a stochastics, slow stochastics, new, and we'll make this first one a setting of 8, 3, 3, and we'll make this one purple. Next we'll add a second stochastics, also a slow stochastics but a slower setting, and we'll make this one 34, 13, 13. Now I have two different stochastics. Each one is in a different indicator channel, and that, for one thing, will compress the price channel so that it distorts what you're seeing in the price channel, and I don't like to have more than one indicator channel on a chart at the same time. If I'm going to look at another indicator other than dual indicators in one channel, I would look at it on a separate chart rather than stacking the indicators on one chart. So here's what I'm going to do next. I left click on this purple square, which represents the slow stochastics itself. Then I choose copy to channel 1. Now that has moved into channel 1. I'll also left click on the second, which is the slow stochastics itself. The first one was the K, and also choose copy to channel 1. Now I have the two channels in one, and the way that I get rid of this bottom channel is I just delete everything in it. So that's how you get two different indicators in one channel on FXTrek IntelliCharts. And the different ways you can apply this are endless. I've seen multiple MACDs, I've seen multiple stochastics and multiple CCIs, as well as you could have different indicators in the same channel, such as an RSI and a stochastics in the same channel. Alright, so here's how you do the exact same thing in MetaTrader 4. First of all, I've already added a stochastics and it appears as normal in a channel below price. Next, I go to the navigator window and I choose a stochastics oscillator, drag it into the same channel. Here I can choose the settings for this stochastics. I'll put 34, 13, 13 for a very slow stochastic setting. And now I have the two stochastics in one channel on MetaTrader 4. It's not as difficult as what you might have thought, right? Here's how we will accomplish this using eSignal. I'll right click on the chart and I'll choose Basic Studies, Stochastics. I'll choose Basic Studies, Stochastics again. I currently have this set to Stack Studies. If I change it to Tile Studies, well, that makes them stacked. I'm not sure why they call it that, but when you choose Stack Studies, well, that sort of tiles them. I'm not sure why they have it named that way, but you can ask eSignal about that. Here's what you want to do to get two in the same channel. First of all, I'm going to go to Edit Studies. I'm going to take the first stochastics and I'm going to set this one to 8, 3, 3. I'm going to set the second one to 34, 13, 13. Then I'm going to take this stochastics, highlight it, and this only works in the latest version of eSignal, and then I'll press this up arrow button. Now you can see that it's in the same subchart as the other stochastics. Now when I click OK, I have the two stochastics in one channel. If you're using our dual CCI method, which has astonished many people recently in our trading community, you'll want to choose Edit Studies, highlight the first indicator, and choose Scale Right, because what we found is the two different CCIs have a different scale on the right hand side that throws off the relation between the two. The scale is correct for that indicator, but it's not correct relative to the other indicators. So we take each of them, we highlight it, and we choose Scale Right. That will eliminate a problem that we have seen in which the faster CCI was not leading the slower CCI, which made a critical difference in determining whether or not we had an entry signal or not. Alright, so if you've wondered how to add two indicators in one channel using MetaTrader, eSignal, and IntelliCharts, now you know. In some of our future videos we're going to be covering what indicators come standard with these charting packages, how to set up alerts, and much, much more. Look forward to talking to you again. This is Scott Schubert wishing you the best of success in your Forex trading business.